Hi, everybody. All right, well, I'm loving all the jewelry pieces, and I know that you guys are as well from Sevilla Silver, so stay in the ordering process for all of those. But now let's switch gears and talk about beauty, because we love to talk about beauty. If you were to look in the window of my house at any given evening, you would see me wearing the Tassi hair holder. Why? Because it is the way for you to wash your face, to do dishes, to whatever you need to do to get your hair up out of your face without damaging your style. Maybe put your makeup on using it. So many different uses. So many of you love the Tassi, and we finally have it back for you today. In fact, when we launched it, it completely sold out, not only in the set of 2, which you're getting today, in the single option as well. So we have it back in the set of 2. Girls, you're absolutely gonna wonder how you lived without it. We'll show you how you're gonna use it. It's really, really simple. Soft terry cloth, takes seconds to simply put your hair out of your face. And today we've got a great spring price of $17.50. You choose, do you want the blue that comes with the zebra, or we have the black that comes with the leopard? And we're doing free shipping and handling, by the way, which we love. Kim Banks is joining us. Hello, darling.
Hi, darling.
We sat before the show, and I was like, literally, I do my dishes. You said you'll eat sometimes.
I eat. You guys, if you heard me earlier today, yeah.
Because what do you use otherwise? You have the rubber bands or the scrunchies or the hair clip. You're sacrificing your style with those every time.
Yeah, you are sacrificing your style, because those rubber bands or those, elastics may crimp your hair. I know I have a, it's fairly stretchy, Carrie, but it's just a headband that I used to wear. I used to do double duty because I have so much hair. I'd put a headband on, then I put my hair up in the ponytail to wash my face, to be, doing things around my house, because my hair was always in my face. So the headband left a crease, the rubber band left a crease, and there goes my blow dry. So when I found Tassi, I will tell you, I was in heaven, because I have so much hair and I was always putting it up and down. So what is Tassi? It is the only patented hair holder on the market. So first and foremost, it's made of this plush, beautiful terry. So what does that mean? When it's on your hair, it's not gonna make any marks. It's not gonna make any indentations. It's just gonna lay softly on your head, covering and keeping your hair in place. Carrie and I talked in the green room. I mean, it's true. You get your hair off your face, but you keep it in place.
In like a second.
In a second, because this elastic is so beautifully, stretchy, it's not gonna confine anything. So here's how it works, and then we're gonna go over to Angela and show you more. So when you get your Tassi, again, a set of 2, you're gonna look for this little label. So this little label is gonna tell you to put it in the back. I'm gonna show you real quick, just slip it over your head. I have a lot of hair, but girls, if you have layers, if you have short hair, if you have even shorter hair than shoulder length, what did you do before? You couldn't put it in a hair tie. You had to do something different. Just take it back like that, but I want you guys to see. I'm gonna turn to the side really quickly. You'll see this more on Angela. See that pouch?
Hold it in there.
You just hold it in there. And I'm telling you what, I could shake my head till the cows come home and my hair will not move. But here's the thing, I'm gonna turn back to the camera. You guys are gonna see, watch how my curls stayed curly, my hair stayed smooth. It's like I didn't even take my hair off my face. That's why this sold out so quickly a month ago.
Exactly, yeah. And it's finally back for you today. And what's great is you get 2 of them. So if you want to get one for you and one for your daughter or one for mom, it is hands down the best thing that you will use when you're washing your face. Just at night when you go to do your routine and cleanse your face, to get your hair up out of the way, this is it. Maybe you don't want to get your hair wet when you're in the shower, or you're sitting in a hot bath and you want to keep your hair dry. This is how you're going to keep it out of the way without losing any style, and it's so comfortable. It doesn't even feel like you're wearing anything.
You feel like you're literally wearing nothing on your hair. You can't say that for a headband that can be constricting, pulling your hair back. And I will tell you what, I had a conversation with, oh gosh, I forget who it was in the makeup room, and we were talking about my hair here is I'm losing, you know why? Because I would always had my hair pulled back tight in a ponytail holder. Guess what that can do? That can really pull on your hair. Tassi doesn't pull, it doesn't tug, it doesn't mess, it doesn't crimp, it doesn't crease. What you see here is this beautiful soft terry. It's machine washable. So we're talking about the function, but look at these cute styles. Look how cute this leopard is. Who wants to walk around the house in some weird, ugly, ratty headband and a hair tie when you can go around looking adorable adorable in this leopard print. So Ange is showing you right now that little label. That's your secret. You put that in the back of your hair. First of all, I want you to look at all of Angie's hair. Beautiful hair,
sure.
Beautiful hair. But it's styled, it's curled, it's smooth. She doesn't want to mess her blow dry up. So watch when she uses the Tassi, what happens. So take your little label, that goes to the back of your head, slips on. I'm gonna count. 1, 2,
no pressure,
3, no pressure. It literally takes you 10 seconds probably to prepare your hair, to wash your face, to take your shower, to work out, to clean your house, to eat your dinner like I do. But look how it's, can you believe she got all that hair in there, everybody?
Yeah. And
she did. One step.
It stays, yeah, and it's super comfortable. You will find so many uses. Of course, when you're washing your face and getting ready, I will put it on after I get out of the shower even, just because I like my hair away from my face.
To do your makeup
to be able to do my makeup.
Or whatever else.
But Kim and I were talking before the show because I will literally, if it's time for me to cook dinner and do dishes, and I want to keep my style, but I want to keep my hair out of the way because I'm getting hot and I'm getting sweaty.
What did you do before, Tassi?
I don't know. I really don't know, and I don't think that this is going to last
a tight hair tie that pulled your hair tight.
Ruined my style.
Ruined your
or
style.
I'd keep it down and just be hot and it would be uncomfortable because I didn't want to ruin my style.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look
No
at that.
style.
No ruined style. The curls are still in place.
Yeah.
Her hair's beautiful. There's no crimp. There's no marks in her hair from a rubber band or a headband. So I'm going to hand her the black and let you see how it looks in the black, because we're talking about functionality big time here, guys. But I want you to look at the fashion. It's so adorable.
Yeah.
I used to wear ratty I mean, when I tell you ratty headbands, I would just throw them in my sink or throw them to the side. I'd take it out. I'd do my routine. I'd put my hair tie on, which pulled my hair tight. I look cute in this. I greeted the pizza guy one night, forgetting I had it on because I didn't feel like I had it on, but I still looked cute.
Yeah. And now they're married. I'm just kidding. Huh? I said another married. I'm kidding, Kim. But
well,
you
can tell. Yeah, I know.
Hey, remember, you're getting 2 of them today. So if you pick up the black, that's coming with the leopard. If you pick up the blue, that's coming with a really adorable zebra print. 2 of them for $17.50, and we're shipping them to you free. So we welcome you to grab, as many as you want. 1,000 of these are gone. These sold out when Kim brought them to us last month, and they will sell out again. And you will use it every single day. I will use this, and I'll just keep coming up with more uses. I've got an elliptical at home. Sometimes I like to get in a quick 20 minutes on the elliptical, but I don't want to ruin my hairstyle, right? This is easy, and it's that nice Terrycloth fabrication, so it's going to be nice and cool when you're wearing it. Oh, maybe you're getting a little massage right there.
Yeah,
there's your house, right?
That's you.
Cleaning your house, you will absolutely use this to get your hair up out of the way. But then at the end of the day, literally, this is what you will use to get your hair out of the way so you can wash off all your makeup, so you can brush your teeth, and you don't have to worry about, especially if you're trying to go a second or a third day without washing your hair.
That was a record.
Get the water in.
That was a record, Ange. You did it in literally like 5 seconds.
Right.
But again, I want you to see how it just cradles the hair in that little pouch in the back where your tag is. It's not pulling the hair. You get every single wisp. You don't have pieces sticking out. So I point that out because those of you ladies who maybe your hair isn't as long as Angie's, maybe it's to your shoulder, maybe it's a bob to your chin. It will take every strand of your hair and put it in here because of the thickness of this, the width of this. Holds every hair back, but it holds the hair in place. So again, you're not clipping if you have shorter hair. You can, maybe even not use a rubber band or a scrunchie. So this would be your solution. Now watch again when Ange takes it off. Every hair is in place. It's perfect from before. It looks just the same as it did before she put the Tassi on. How many times, if any, would that happen if you used one of those big hair clip thingies, those teethy things?
The banana clip?
Yes, a banana clip.
Which those fall down half the time. When you're in that hot bath or you're in the shower trying not to get your hair wet, those fall down, or inevitably they leave the indentations in your hair, as do the rubber bands. I mean, this is just a brilliant solution. Even if you're someone that gets out of the shower and likes to keep that heavy, bulky towel on your head, use this instead. It keeps your hair out of the way, but it is so comfortable and lightweight. So I want to point out again, it is back today. It will sell out again.
Yeah, we only have more airing.
Yeah, it completely sold out last month when Kim brought it to us. So we want you to get it before it's gone. Only $12.50, free shipping and handling. As of right now, we're not limiting the number you can get home. So if you want to pick up multiple, absolutely fantastic. If you're doing little shower gifts, these are fantastic to add to a little gift basket.
It really is.
Yeah,
I mean, this has saved me. This has saved my hair. Think of the humidity. It keeps the humidity out. All I do is put on like this. Boom, I put my hair back in the pocket. I'm ready to do whatever. Wash my face, take a shower, put my makeup on.
Gardening? Yes. I mean, you just got to keep your hair up out of the way.
Because it's so cute.
Yeah, these are awesome. I promise you. And they're the easiest thing. I throw them in with my towels. They're really easy to launder, so you're going to love them.